Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Someone may have forgotten. Someone may have forgot to put the thing that allows me to move around. No, now my microphone's falling. Oh, what is this? What a terrible start to the stream. Terrible, useless. I should end stream. I should just not stream today. So, like, the worst streaming. Anyway, hello everyone. It's nice to see all of you. I hope you're all doing very, very well today. A Saturday, a nice relaxing Saturday, a nice chill Saturday. Well, actually, no, oh wait, I should do my hellos. Hello, Sari. Hello, Yuki. Hello, Laughs a Lot. Welcome in. How you guys? I did get up kind of early today, and I went to the gym. You good? Yes, I am good now. I am good. As I was able to move, I knocked my microphone, so that was unfortunate. I kind of bumped it with my hip, and it started falling forward. Hello, Banana. You're high. I hope you're high on life. I believe I did see something about some kind of can that contained some sort of THC. But as long as you're safe, I know you have to have a lot of THC for it to be dangerous. Hello, Rua. Hello, Yuki. Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by the stream. But yeah, just be safe always. But yeah, I forgot to. I don't have my phone either to do it. I forgot to take a photo of how my microphone is currently held in place, because the stand is broken. So I literally have a piece of cloth lying over the hole that like the end of the arm goes into, and I've just stabbed it down as hard as I could into that hole, and the fabric of the cloth is kind of like holding it in there. But every now and again it kind of bumps out, so it's very Rua, just go buy like a new one. No, I don't want to. This is perfectly serviceable. It might my microphone may fall every now and again, but as long as I'm here to catch it, then that's fine. Although I will say, talking about things falling, my phone breaking recently, that's not great, I have to say. Yes, even a Fenian warrior needs a phone in this day and age. It's very important to be able to contact everyone all over the place. Weed may be illegal in Wisconsin, but you can drink the Delta 9 THC. Can you? Oh, is it? Is it like a loophole? I guess I'm guessing it's not necessarily. Yeah, I suppose it's not the THC that's illegal, is it? It's probably just weed as a thingy. Although you'd think that would also include byproducts of weed. It's really yummy. You had blueberry lemonade one today. It was citrus sparkling water. You're only having 10 milligrams, which isn't super high. Yeah, it's hemp derived. Ah, I see. Smart. They got one over on the lawyers, on the lawmakers. I'm not someone who's smoked weed much. I don't, to be honest. I've done it only a few times, and that was fine. I enjoyed the few times I did it. It was, well, actually no. Like the first 2 times, nothing really happened. The third time, I was also kind of drunk too, though. So how much was that happening? I don't know. But yeah, it was relaxing, I would say. The drinks are nice, helping with your pain, and you're not overstimulated. That's good. That's good to hear. I was I was complaining last stream about being quite sore and having to take some painkillers for that. So I understand needing things to help with pain. But I'm doing good today, actually. I went for a shoulder workout today. Over to the gym. I was overhead press. So overhead press, side lateral raises, shrugs, uh, face pulls. Hope you feel better soon, Ruth. Thank you, Yuki. It's an injury I've had for a long time that just flares up every now and again. It's unfortunate, but and annoying. But gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta deal with it. Did you skip leg day? No, sort of. I would say I didn't intend to, but I didn't get to do as much as I would have liked. Yesterday I did deadlifts, which I would count in leg day because I would either do squats or deadlifts. I would never do both on the same day. And it's very difficult to find time for all, like, to get chest and arms, back and biceps, shoulders, which I like having one day for because it's a relatively quick exercise. And I like going hard on shoulders. And then, like, lower, which is going to be either squat or deadlift, and then accessory exercises like leg curls and leg extensions and stuff. I did my deadlifts. I was all good there. I did my deadlifts. I was nice and happy. Did some decent sets. All good. And then I went to do leg curls, and I did a set of leg curls, and they seemed fine. And then I went to do the second set of leg curls, and I just got this weird, like, anytime I went to pull my leg back, you do the leg curl, I got like this weird pain just kind of like at the top of my calf, like just before it hits the knee. It was very strange. I don't know if it was like one of the, like, you know those like hard ligaments back there, I think, or if it was like the muscle itself. But I kind of just tested it out. I rolled it out. I tested it. I didn't like how it felt, so I was like, no, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it. I felt completely fine walking though, so I went for a nice big long walk instead. But it was annoying having to kind of like step away and be like, okay, well, you know, your body ain't feeling the best. Let's not chance it. Let's be smart. Let's be smart here. That's one of the things you always have to do when you're in the gym. It's all good, like, yes, absolutely. Things like intensity and, you know, pushing to your limit is always good. But you need to be aware of your body. You need to know when your body is saying, I'm just tired and lazy and I don't want to do the workout. And when your body is saying, I am not in the condition to actually work out. I don't have the energy. I don't have, you know, this is a day that I am not with it all together, and it may be better to skip. Because there are days like that, and there are days like the former, and you need to get your ass up and get into the gym, or get onto the track, or grab a skipping rope. Yes. I should listen to that more. I kind of have, because of that injury, it's been difficult to... No, Harold, don't punch me. Don't pinch me. Get off me. No, stop it. Stop. Was good, Unk? Why you acting like I'm the Unk? You're the one who's pinching my cheek. You're treating me like your young cousin, or no, wait, what? Whoa. Grandchild? No, not grandchild. What's the... Wait. Sorry, I'm like blanking. Is it cousin? What's the... Nephew, niece. That's what I was thinking of. Nephew. I was like really trying to remember what the word was for an uncle's relation to the other way around. Yeah. You call me Unk, and I was like, wait, what's the other way around? I'm finding even hard to say that. One's brother's children. That's it. Hello, Pon Pon. Hello. It's nice to see you. Hello, Sochi. Hello, Azat. Hi, I'm Zakair the Hare. Let me tell you how things work in Morkovusk. I see. Hello, Orlando Timofey. Hello, Pon Pon. It's nice to see you. How are you guys? Thank you so much for the raid. I don't even know if I had my thing up very loud. Hair as in bunny? Yes, as in bunny. We love bunnies. They're very cute. Pon Pon, what were you guys up to? Were you guys playing a game? Were you chatting? Were you doing some ASMR? I hope it wasn't ASMR, because if it is, they've just gotten their ears blown out, which isn't very good. They're not having a very good ASMR experience right now. At Pon and shout out. Yay! Well, hello everyone. Hello, cool. Very, very cool. Thank you, Pon. Very cool. Pon, very cool. Pon, real cool. Always appreciate. Always lovely seeing you, Pon. But yeah, guys, go check out Pon. She does very nice ASMR. Very sleepy. If you like different language ASMR, very nice Russian ASMR. But what was I talking about? Super cool. Yeah, hell yeah. What was I talking about? Something about the gym. Something about Zakar the hare is our mascot. Wait, let me see his face. Wait a minute. His eyes are looking in two directions. Well, I guess he is a bunny, actually. No, that makes sense. Their eyes, they have like almost 360-degree vision because they're prey. But he doesn't look like he evolved to have 360-degree vision. He just looks kind of dumb. He might just have a lazy eye. Thank you, Sochi, for the head pat. Thank you. Would have started a little earlier today, but I was busy with some other members of the Tuatha, some family members I had to spend some time with. It'll be the same on Monday, I think. Yes, and probably something on Sunday as well, tomorrow. I love bunnies. Bunnies are the best. They're very, very cute bunnies. I really love rats. Like, I love the Skaven from Warhammer 3, but like pet rats, when I see videos of them, they're so adorable. They're so cute. You love New York City rats. You should know Haru. You shouldn't like those rats. Those are the bad kind of rats. Those are the rats that you get diseases from, Haru. They're the rats that bite you, that will like gnaw on your leg and drag you away. You have also eaten bunny once on Easter. What the fuck? Why would you eat the bunny on Easter? Of all the times to eat the bunny, of all the times to eat a bunny, Banana, you eat him on Easter. You couldn't wait until it wasn't like the bunny day. You got bit by a rat. Haru, how did you get bit by a rat? What? How did that happen? Your parents had a sick sense of humor. Like, I've had bunny before. I've had rabbit once. Oh no, Azad, I'm so sorry. It was tasty. I remember having, I think it was like in a pastry or something. It was quite nice, I must say. But you got bit by a rat. Maybe that's why you're sick all the time, Haru. You were in the Philippines and there was this little rat on the bucket of water. I wanted to get him out, but he bit you. At least you didn't get bit by a New York City rat. Little shit. He just gave you a little nom. He just gave you a little gnaw on the finger. He got your ass. But I love the Skaven. For those of you who don't know what the Skaven are Warhammer fantasy giant man rats that are basically, imagine the worst human you can think of, who's like paranoid, literally probably schizophrenic, constantly trying to betray everyone they know, hates everyone other than themselves, is solely self-preserving and self-gratifying, and just wants to get to the very tippy top. And now turn that up to 11 and you got like the average Skaven. It's been a few years, still waiting for them superpowers. Do you do you want rat superpowers? What if you get like a lame rat superpower and you can just like boggle your eyes? Actually, no, wait, that would be that would be terrifying. That would be terrifying. Haru, let us know when you get rat-based superpowers. You're saving his ass and he bit you. Get bit. Squeak, squeak. Squeak, 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 squeak. I think it would be so cool having... I feel like that could be something I do. Rats can fit through any hole they can get their head through. That'd be pretty cool. Isn't that the same as cats? Isn't that cats? I can imagine that though, because rats are kind of like, they're kind of squishy. And those are some pretty small holes too. Rats can just get anywhere. I'm gonna fit myself in your hole. That's what the fuck, Haru? That's terrible. Terrible. Without the rat superpowers, Haru's just squeaking by. You just go around squeaking to yourself, nibbling on things. I wonder how similar it is like taking care of chinchillas and rats. Chinchillas, I feel like are much more required animals. Or sorry, what am I trying to say? Much more let's say, I mean, you can fit two adult... I don't even know why more care and attention. That's the word. That's what I was trying to think of. But I was trying to think of a way to phrase it. What's the... High maintenance. That's the word I was looking for. You know, like a girlfriend can be high maintenance if you need to buy her gifts all the time. Like, that's how I imagine chinchillas. And then you have rats, and they're just like, you just need like 2 or 3 of them. And you just take care of them. And then they run around, and they're just like happy. But obviously you gotta make sure that they're happy. You gotta leave them roam a little while. Mpreg is real, your kid is a raccoon. Chinchilla GF versus rat GF. So the chinchilla GF would be high maintenance, but would be the most comfortable, like soft girlfriend you could ever hug. What does the rat GF do? The rat GF is just really excited. Would be... Haru, I'm going to mute you. How dare... No, because I had a boyfriend and no girlfriend. I see. Okay, so rat boyfriend. He just scurries around the place. He just comes up to you, goes, and runs away. I think Fua said that the chinchillas are actually pretty fast. Like, when he leaves them out to run around, he has to chase them. He has to chase them to make sure. Rat boyfriend is just a gym rat. They are, yeah. And he's like constantly making sure they're not biting things. Because obviously they, like, they're dumb. They'll happily bite on a wire. I think gym rat. I remember I was called a gym bunny before by a girl, because when I was like going to the gym all the time, rather than a gym rat, I was called a gym bunny. I don't know how I felt about that, but it was probably better than gym rat. Although now that I know how cute rats can be, maybe not. Because rats, like, they used to conjure images of, the plague, a gymger. I feel like I'm not gonna say that again. I feel like I just said a slur, Haru. What the fuck? Why would you type that? That was your fault. I'm sorry, that was way too loud. Oh my god. sorry. I see. That's the word you were saying. That's what you wanted to say to me. Not, yeah, I understand now. I understand. I see what you're saying. I was wondering what you were trying to do. Sob. That's your fault. That's your fault. I'd never make that mistake, because as a streamer I have to be incredibly socially conscious of any potential pitfalls. Racism, but it's only 6% accurate. It's like the opposite. It's like that the opposite of good night, Sochi. Good night. Have a good sleep. I hope you have a nice sleepies. Good night, Sochi. It's like that Hank Hill episode where like Father Hill goes up to the Asian guy and he's like, no he ain't Chinese. You're Laotian. Is that how you pronounce that? Laotian, I think it is. You're Laotian, ain't you, Mr. Khan? And then he walks away. Competitive racism. reminds me of a tweet I read before where it was like some guy was like, he heard some guy at a party say something racist and he said like you probably don't even know where in Africa I'm from, and he was like, oh, I bet you're Ethiopian, and he just knew it. He was like, oh shit, he knows. If you're gonna hate people, at least understand what you're hating. Like, at least do research. just like in XCOM, we make sure we research our alien enemies so we can kill them more effectively. I feel like there's a lot of background story that I really don't know about XCOM. Like, I know the gist of the excuse me, XCOM 2, and I have like a little bit of understanding of like what happens in XCOM 1 just from like the story of XCOM 2. But I would like to know what else happens in there. Oh, I got a new game, Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. I haven't played it yet. It's installed, so I might take a look at that. But if I know the same company that made that, it's Pathfinder, I think, is the system. Oh no, it wouldn't make sense if it was Pathfinder. But it's by the same crowd. That's going to be like 100+ hours. Another Baldur's Gate 3. I'll spare you guys that one. I'll spare you guys that one. Don't worry. I was kind of unsure of what I was going to do today. I decided to do XCOM because it's nice and easy. Even if it doesn't do as well as like ASMR. I tend to find ASMR can definitely do better, viewership wise. To be honest, I didn't know how much casual racism is just entwined in rural Wisconsin. Yeah, I imagine. Wait, I don't know where. I have like an idea of where Wisconsin is. I don't know the US states. I know like the main ones and like a couple of other ones. It was so confusing to me. Can I say it was so confusing to me? Like, words you didn't know were racist until you use it outside of rural Wisconsin. Really? That's interesting. I don't know either, broski. Same. It was so confusing to me when I learned that Washington, the capital of the US, it makes sense from a history perspective that it's not there. But it's not in Washington, D.C. You guys can't see me, but I'm kind of like gesturing roughly to where I think Washington is and up to the northwest. Northwest, where Wisconsin is. Rua takes a U.S. map test. That actually, hang on, U.S. states map quiz. Let's do that real quick. That kind of sounds fun. So I'm going to need to make sure that I have this as a separate thing. I'm going to set it up in a let's go. Yeah, this is let's do this. Okay, maybe we don't do. I should do dailies like Daya. It would just give me like an easy It would just give me like an easy stream every Sunday. Not easy. I'm not saying like, but it just like it always gives me a okay. This is what we do. But I should do like the dailies like Wordle and stuff. But anyway, sorry. Let me very quickly get this set up because otherwise I will do something wrong and I'll hate myself. So U.S. states window. I want the U.S. state map. And I want to just make it nice and small. Ever since I learned, like when I was doing OBS, I didn't know how to move windows first. It was very confusing to me. Anyway, there we go. Nice and easy. I'll move myself down here, down below chat. And Brua can help me figure this out. Brua can help me figure this out. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna pull this. Alright, we're gonna see how much Rua doesn't know. Rua isn't great. Rua isn't great at the US states. But let's see how I do. Let's see how I do. New Mexico. Uh-oh. Well, that's Texas. So I assume it has to be like one of these, right? But the US took over like this region, I think. From wait, hang on, I'm gonna move this over here. Oh god, no, wait, that messed that up. I need to move this over here so I can keep track of everything. No judging, just because you don't know as well. That's good. Why is there so many? You don't really need 50. They don't need 50. As an American, this is great content. Okay. So I assume it's one of these ones. Wait, I only have like what the fuck? I only have like 5 minutes? Like 6 minutes? Okay, I assume it's this. Hey! Okay, Oregon. That's a state? I thought that was a city. What the fuck is an Oregon? Here. No, that's Oregon. Massachusetts. Massachusetts. As I understand it. Dysentery. I think isn't that one of these ones? No, shit, this is way harder than I thought. No. Oh, fuck, yes, sorry. Yeah, Massachusetts. Or, fuck, I don't know how to... I keep mispronouncing that. North Carolina. Oh, fuck, wait, which... I know there's a north-south here, and then there's a north-south here. Boston, Massachusetts. I didn't think... That just didn't click in my head for a second. Yeah. What is this? I'm trying to do this. North Carolina... Is that Dakota? Because I know you have like North and South Dakota and North and South Massachusetts. That's it, Massachusetts. And North and South Carolina, I think. It's that one. Yeah. New Jersey. Which is... That's the US. New Jersey? I think... Oh, it was that one. Hawaii. Arkansas. No idea what that is. What? Pip, that's the US. Arkansas? Where the fuck is an Arkansas? Where the areas is. Yeah, I'm not good at US geography. Oh, I knew it was like a mid-state. I remember struggling with this in the US public ed. I only have like 4 minutes. Missouri. Ooh, Missouri would be one of these ones, right? Oh, no, it was Pennsylvania. Oh, wait, Pennsylvania. That's a big US state for the thing. Which is that one again? It was all states and capitals. Ew. Ew. That sounds disgusting. I'm not good at these. I think there was a time that I was better at it. When I was talking to a lot of people from the US, and I'd be like, oh, where are you from? And they'd tell me all the different states. Oh, which one's Pennsylvania again? I feel like Pennsylvania's a big one. I have so little time. I don't think it will be any of the flyer. Your time is running out because you keep yapping. Shut up. Pennsylvania, PA. I think back during the elections, I'd be way better. Back during the elections, I'd actually I do pretty well. There it is. New Hampshire. Isn't New Hampshire that one? Yeah. Michigan. That's that one. Arizona. Oh, Arizona's next to New Mexico. Yes, because Arizona, yeah. Nebraska, yeah. Wait, that's Alaska. Alaska, Rua, you dumb fuck. Not Nebraska. The name got me. The name got me. I'm panicking because I'm looking at this. Idaho. Idaho? No, you the hoe. I bet you guys never heard that one before. Fucking Idaho. Lock in, Rua. No, there's no locking in here. Well, that's easy. Rhode Island. That's Rhode. Oh, that's Rhode Island down there. Connecticut. No, I'm so bad at this. California, I know that one. Wyoming. Wyoming. There's so many potatoes. You're gonna fail. Oh, I was close. Illinois. Illinois is up there. I'm sometimes in the right area, but West Virginia. West Virginia. Wait. West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains. Take me home. It's over there. I'm so bad. I'm panicking. Panicking. Wisconsin. Is this one? No. Kentucky. This one. No. Virginia. Wait, Virginia is one of the old states. So it has to be one of these ones. It was that one. Maryland is also an old state, but it's one of the southern ones. No, it was... No. I was wrong. I'm panic. Georgia. North Dakota. Tennessee. It's that one. Again, fuck the Midwest. Actually fuck the middle of the USA. Don't panic. Don't panic. Okay. Nevada. Oh, I'm so when I see where it is, I go, yeah, Nevada, Texas, or Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada, which is next to California. I'm just not thinking. What the fuck is a Vermont? I thought Vermont was next to Canada, but it was on the other side. Iowa. Iowa's another big state, isn't it? Yeah. Oklahoma. It's gotta be one of... There we go. Louisiana. Oh, I knew it was near Florida. Florida. Indiana. I just keep clicking. I don't think either. Nevada, Texas. Shut up, Lancelot. Shut it. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna give up. 24%. What the fuck? Get off my screen. Okay, let's try that again. Wisconsin. I didn't look. This is still so much better than I'd be doing. Did we get Wisconsin? I don't know if we did. There's Wisconsin. Okay, New Mexico. Shit, which one was New Mexico? It was that one. No, it was that one. Fuck. Shit. I'm gonna do even worse. That was the first one. You just did this shit. I'm fried. Shut up. Ohio. Your state looks like a mitten. This one? That looks like a mitten to me. That's cute. Ohio. Ohio's a big one. No, it's not a big one. Oh, Wisconsin. Oh, it does kind of look like it. Massachusetts. We learned... No, fuck, it was this one. Washington. Wait. Yeah. Hello, M. It's nice to see you. Rhode Island. Rhode Island was... This... Oh, fuck. Virginia. No. I just panic. Iowa. Geography test. Yeah, no, I'm not good at US geography. Delaware. I know Delaware. Oh, come on, man. That's so close. How are you, Em? It's nice to see you. Michigan. Wait, no. Hang on, wait. Where was Michigan again? Wasn't that Michigan? Yeah. New Hampshire. I think this one's New Hampshire. No. Where the fuck is New Hampshire? Oh, it's over there. Oh, when's this one then? I think that's North and South Dakota. What's next to Indiana? Fuck, it was north. Georgia. Georgia's right next to Texas, isn't it? No, it's above Florida. North Carolina, South Dakota, Connecticut. I wish I knew what these ones were. Oh my god, I wish I knew what these were. This is the worst. No, I'm so Tennessee. Is that one Tennessee? Why isn't the South more over to the south? Arkansas. I'm doing worse than I did the first time around. I think that's really funny. Because I'm just like clicking. Oh, Idaho, Idaho. No, it was up there again. I don't even remember where things were. Texas, Oregon. Wasn't that one? No, that was Oregon. Missouri. I thought Missouri was like all swampland. So it'd be like down here. Oklahoma. Fuck. Anytime I go, I just keep clicking in the completely wrong places. West Virginia. I'm not even thinking. I'm just going on vibes. I'm like, oh, West Virginia? It's west. Louisiana looks like an L to me. West Virginia, it's in the west. No, it's west of fucking Virginia, you idiot. Alabama. I was off by one. Please, stop guessing. No. Maine, that's Maine. Louisiana, that's Louisiana. Hawaii, we got that. California. Nebraska, is that... No, it's a fucking north one. That's New Jersey. God damn it. Nevada. Vermont. That's Vermont. Kentucky. Is that one. Minnesota. Is that Minnesota? This shit's fright. You need to do this until you get everything right. That's not happening. Utah. Oh yeah, Utah's next to Nevada. Colorado. That's Colorado. That's Kansas. So Colorado, Kansas, Utah, Colorado, Kansas. Wyoming. What? Arizona. Montana. That's what's next to North and South Dakota. Montana, New York. New York is that one. I always thought I never knew New York was a state. I always thought that like New York City was just a state, but New York City is just the city of New York. I think this is your midterms, Unc. Well, I've failed. No, I could get 50%. No, I couldn't. I cannot get 50%. Pennsylvania, Illinois, and Maryland. Okay. Average score 69. Very good job, guys. New York, New York. Let's try that one more time, okay? I think Mississippi. Wait, what one did I click on then? Florida. Arizona is like, fuck. I'm just Louisiana. No, it's that one. Oklahoma. New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Kansas, Virginia. Which one's Virginia? This one's Virginia, because that's West Virginia. Utah. Try to memorize it. Yeah, sure, I'll memorize it. I'll memorize it. Utah. Where's Utah? It's one of these two. Utah's one of these ones. It's that one. California, Minnesota was in this region, I think. That's Michigan. Guys, am I right? Is this where Minnesota is? Or am I mixing up? No outlines. Rua, hello, Mayume. Oh, no, it was up there. Missouri. That's Missouri. Wisconsin. Close. Don't ask me. I won't. Where's Wisconsin again? No, fuck. Colorado. Colorado Springs. No, fuck. I was like, it's there, but then I was like, no, is it this one? Illinois. Fuck. Wyoming. No, it's that one. Arkansas. Why do I just I don't know Alabama? I'm just clicking on things. Get me out of here. Montana. I think that one was my... Fuck me, I'm done. I'm done, I give up. I give up. Okay. That sucked. I don't want to ever do that again. No, you know what? I deserve it, Mayume. But he definitely needs the idiot sandwich. Have you given Rua a pincher sandwich today? We got a pinch. We didn't get the idiot sandwich. Oh no, Pip, because you redeemed. Okay, fine. I'll do it myself. You double sandwiched, which made it turn off. Wait a minute. I better do that myself very quickly, because otherwise I think I might be permanently idiot sandwiched. Because I think what's going to happen is in 50 seconds it's going to turn off and then it's going to turn back on again. No, wait. Uh-oh. 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 So I'm going to have to do it again because I think I have enough points. No, I think it should be fine. You can lose a couple. Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois have the Midwest rivalry. I see. It's what it was is I was getting panicked, but then also I was like, the middle of the US is just so confusing to my brain. Okay, so that was the first redeem. Then I think it's going to go off again kind of soon. Oh no, I think it's just going to stay there for a while. Yeah, so you guys are getting extra long. Let me lose a couple points. You're getting a long idiot sandwich. You're not losing points. Okay. We'll see if it comes back on. I hope not. So that was a fun 15 minutes. Could I do the Philippines? If you can I trade it for kisses? Mwah, there you go. If you could find a Philippines states quiz, that would kind of be funny, Haru. You went to Green Turtle for the first time and got a duck with your boyfriend named Greg. And some chicken tendies with I thought you meant what states. I don't know how your fucking shit works. Counties, counties, provinces. Filipino word for islands. I don't know. Maybe you guys have a name for it. I don't even remember provinces. I see. Japan prefectures. Oh god, you failed geography in the Philippines. That sounds nice though, Miyume. That does sound very nice. I haven't had duck in a long time. I'm gonna do one more, and then we might move over to XCOM for a little bit. But I'm gonna go stupid quizzes. So fun, stupid quizzes. You should try Chinese version. It's good. What kind of... Do not take this quid. No. Oh no. Okay. I I just found one. It's clearly been made by a 16-year-old. Greg the Duck looks a little derpy, but that's alright. We could just do Wordle. There's one that's called Are You Top or Bottom? I sent him to Discord. Let me look at the Discord real quick while I think about this. Oh, cute Greg the Duck. Do that, you're begging. Okay. Alright. Fine. Let me go over here real quick. Let me go to... Okay, it's gonna need to be a little bigger. There we go. Okay. I can't believe I'm gonna do this for you fucks. Oh god, it's a little too big. Little too big. Why am I doing this? Why am I, like, allowing this to happen in the first place? Okay. Studio mode off so I can see. Where's the doc in Discord Media? Because you love us. We already know the answer, Haru. Girl, you got to do the channel and thought you ate a duck. You're so fried. Okay. Let's start off simple. What kind of music do you like? K-pop? No. That emo shit. Modern pop music. What's playing? No. That's Daya. We like booing you for entertainment, I see. 80s bops. Oingo Boingo. Billy Idol, The Police, MJ. Well, MJ is pretty good. Indie stuff. None of these really apply, I'm gonna be honest. Where's like I guess 80s bops, I guess, fall into... Yeah, that's probably the closest of those. What the fuck is that thing? Can I show that on stream? Ew. Why is it so veiny? Anyway, play any video games? Yeah, Overwatch, TF2, sometimes Borderlands, mostly team-based combats. If this had been like a couple years ago, yes. Mario, Kirby, Sonic games. I only ever played... I played a few Mario games, but I played Sonic Heroes. Did you guys play that? Sonic Heroes. And then you had like the 4 teams that you choose. Team Sonic, Team Shadow, Team Rose, and then Team Epsilon for some reason. Those 3 guys. Phone games, you very serious, full-on action-oriented stuff. Weird, dark mystery Minecraft. Where's my strategy games? Where's my map games? Excuse me, where's my map games? I guess the closest. What do you guys think is like the closest to the type of games that we play? Why is the face a baby? That baby has myostatin deficiency, so his muscles have grown hugely. That is a real thing. You can look up babies with myostatin deficiency. Myostatin, I might be pronouncing it wrong, but it's basically the chemical in our bodies that prevents us from overproducing muscle, because that's not good for you to carry a load of muscle. But sometimes people grow with not having that, and they just have massive muscles. That's a whole adult with a beer tummy. No, he just has myostatin deficiency. Don't be mean to him. What the fuck, Haru? I guess I'll go... Farmville? No. Team-based combat games. I'm gonna go action-oriented stuff, because I think that's closest. He's giving you nightmares, I'm sorry. You based or cringe? Choose one. Crying, punching, begging, singing, choking, teasing, screaming, sucking. Or biting as the main one. I'm gonna go singing. I don't know who would pick this one. I could get behind this one. Anyway, singing. What are these answers? How does this image make you feel? Wipe them tears, baby. What? Lamau me. Lamau me. That's how it makes me feel. If you could describe yourself in 2 words, what would they be? Ugly crier. It's crazy. Insecure quiet. Geeky funny. Pissed off. I feel like that's cheating. That's not 2 words. I don't know. That's 3 words, you fuck. You didn't even spell them, by the way. Even if you say, well, no, that's one that I spelled it as an IDW, that's still one word. Sad, artsy, loud, annoying, cute, endearing, serious, determined, social and nice, or mean and talkative. Pissed off is two words too. Yeah, but it's not like sad, artsy, serious, determined, mean, talkative. It's pissed off. They used like it's two words, yes, but it's different. If you were to leaving out I don't know, because that's not an answer. If you were to put that in front of me in like an IQ test where you're like, okay, choose the one that doesn't belong, that's the one that doesn't belong. Okay, now I'm going to open this up to the floor. I'm going to open this up to you guys. I know it says, how would you describe yourself in 2 words? I'm clearly very serious and determined. I'm a very serious individual. Do you want to know how I got these scars? It's a very serious story. Sure, Unc. I'm cute and endearing, right? I'm cute and endearing. I'm sweet. I'm cute and endearing. Loud, annoying. Fuck you. I'm gonna ban you. First row, last one. Geeky and funny. I suppose so. I suppose that's probably the one that most would go like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense for Rua. We'll go that. Go ahead, take a seat, since your ass wanna act on baby. I'd sit in that chair. I'd sit on the Chikawa chair. Oh god, there's a lot. Okay. Art, music, dance, gaming. I don't really do much, to be honest. Sleep, lamau, workout, cook, bake, makeup, sewing, writing, reading. Reading. Where's my reading philosophy? Fashion stuff, mixing, matching outfits, pate. Does scrolling on TikTok count as a hobby? No, it doesn't. Put down your phone. That's Pom Pom Purin. I see the character that looks like that. Shut up. Watch movies, TV. I'm a fake fan. I'm not even a fan. I think Harumizuki's a big fan of them though. He's like a lot of their stuff. I would say probably like actual hobbies, reading. I also work out. Like I could go gaming. Please try to choose a maximum of 2. I'll have to know. I'm gonna pick 3. Fuck you. Gaming, workout, and reading. What Okay, what body part is the sexiest to you? Hip bones. Well, not the bone part, but like... Not the bone part, but like the hips, I would say. Pick your poison. Have fun, Rua. Ass rugby boy. It's yeah, it probably would be the hips and the buttocks exposing Rua. So it's like one of these 2. It's wide hips. Okay. But they're very good. They're very nice to look at. Got a lovely shape. I don't think I've seen your model blush before. Yes, it is capable of blushing. This could be a really fun stream idea to do. Some, you know what? Fuck XCOM. We're doing random quizzes stream. We're renaming it. We're renaming the stream. We're just gonna put ourselves in just chatting. This is what we're doing now for the rest of the stream because this is funny to me. How do I? Can I change my stream? I can't change anything about the... Oh, no, wait, I can. Hang on. I'm looking on YouTube, sorry. Random quizzes. There we go. Okay. Because this is kind of funny. Dear God, no. Thank you for the head pat. Mm, it's one of these. I'm trying to think. Like, what part is the sexiest to you? I would. I like when it says hip bones. What I'm thinking of is when they say hip bones. Hang on, sorry. When they say hip bones, are they talking about, like, let's say someone is very lean and you can see their hip bones? Is that what they might be saying? Because then that's a very different thing to what I'm thinking of. Hands aren't on here. Well, feet aren't on here either, thankfully. So this is a normal person. I'd love to, if I was making one of these things and this was a question, I'd love to throw in something completely random. Alright, fine. How do you feel about hickeys? I really, can I not answer this? Biceps aren't there, I'm sad. Why is there an e-boy on my screen right now? Why is there an e-boy on my screen? You're exposing yourself. I didn't know it would do this. Okay, I didn't know it would do this to me. I'm really regretting this right now. I want to be my partner's black canvas. They're fine, I guess. Oh, it's fucking that guy. Let's say what? Let's say you kin one of these. You kin. Oh, like kin. Okay. Which one are you? Oh, these are okay, sorry. I was wondering what this was. Peppermint Butler. Kin means you relate to the most. Oh. David Membrane, I don't know who that is. Marceline the Vampire Queen. Deku. Gear. Onion. That is a vegetable. Sponge Patrick Star. Gone is on there. Gen Z Tumblr lingo. Ren from Ren and Stimpy. Meg from Family Guy. Wait, Mordecai. I hate Mordecai. Mordecai is the worst individual. What kind of quiz is this? Is it No, This quiz was made in 2019. I just saw it and we're doing it. This is what this stream is, We're just doing. If you have a quiz, you'd like me to do, feel free to share. There's some big one. Starfire, she's pretty based, I will say. Blue is pretty based. I feel like I relate to Dipper a lot. Like, unironically, I think I relate to Dipper the most. Make it a Dirtcore. What's your aesthetic? Dirtcore, hospitalcore, kidcore, scenecore, clowncore, webcore, cottagecore, farmcore, animecore, glitchcore, lovecore, cleancore, Christcore, forestcore. I mean, unless these mean things that are different, I think I kind of have to go forestcore, don't I? That's the one that makes the most sense. If you could star as an actor or actress in a movie, he's so forestcore. What genre would that movie be? Oh, this is a hard one. Coming of age, sad, emotionally driven movie. A Disney movie. Could you guys see me on the Disney movie? I could sing a song. But no, it's going to be a live action. It's going to be a live action Disney movie. It's not going to be a good one. How many more answers are there? I think this is the last, like, 2 or 3. Rua Disney princess? Oh, it's so true. Either fantasy or historical, I think. I think I'd like fantasy or historical. I like fantasy, yeah. Friends are great. Feelings on with W33D. Let people do what they want, Lamau, I don't care. Loki think it's dumb to smoke, but I'm not going to go out of my way preach about it. Smoking in any form is bad and gross. I smoke all the time, it's my livelihood, lol. Why is this an answer? I don't know. Like I'm Rua. I'm Rua. Wait, hang on. I'm Rua, and you're watching the Disney Channel. And then I fucking like completely fuck up how to draw the Disney Channel logo. Who made this? Some 12-year-old, I'd say. Get ready to screenshot his results. This needs to be a redeem. What do you mean? me doing the Disney Channel intro? I don't like this one because I don't necessarily fall on the side of Lamau, just leave people do whatever they want, because I think if you take that to other things, I don't know if they're like, if that's just like the general, I guess it's only the feelings on weed, which is, it kind of is, but at the same time, sometimes I walk through places and all I just get hit with is the strongest smell of weed, and it's actually infuriating. A lot of, like, some weed smokers don't know how much it fucking stinks. It's a very strong smell if you're not someone who smokes. Girl, real. So it does annoy me. I'm not really a fan of smoking in general. I would honestly say smoking in any form is bad and gross, because I think just it smells of skunks and foxes. Musky. I would much rather like vaping pisses me off a lot. Like, yeah, I'd probably put it down here, but I'm not saying you can't do it. It's more I'm thinking about health and the smell of stuff. That's why you like the THC drink. See, like, in that sense, like, that's probably fine. Or edibles, completely fine. The actual smell is like, ugh. Good luck. Thanks, smiley face. Okay, whore. Thank you. Pee pee poo poo. Kinda wanna pick pee pee poo poo. SS it, everyone. Stay the fuck away from me. Don't do it. This is definitely bottom coded, but thinking about what I would do, I wouldn't say THX. I would say thanks, and I'd probably put an emoji. You guys know me, I love my emojis. I put an emoji almost every single goddamn line on Discord. Fuck you guys. You guys tried to pin it on me. It's not gonna work this time. I probably just about avoided it. Hello, Stardust. Thank you for the follow. Or G Stardust. You're still... Shut up, all of you. I bet you're bisexual. Yeah. Do you guys have any good discussions or quizzes you guys would like me to do? This is my first impression of you. I love it. This is not what I usually do, Mr. G Stardust or Mrs. G Stardust, or we'll just stick with G Stardust. Rice purity test. Absolutely not. That's not happening. The autism test? I don't want to do that one. I'm going to remain undiagnosed for as long as I possibly can. I thought he was a bot. It's nice to meet you, Stardust. My name's Rua. I hope you enjoy your time here. This was gonna be an XCOM 2 stream, and now it's just silliness. I'm filling in autism screeners. It'll be good to see in practice. Oh, is that for like the school stuff? Like, yeah, I guess that would make sense if you're a teacher. You'd have to be very aware of that thing. Oh, so oh, they give a breakdown of your answers here. Beat my score. I got a 168. Thank you. You love the nature in the background sound. So relaxing. Yes, very relaxing. Mixed with my silliness. So 6 switch. I'm not even going to tell you what the second one is. This is funny. 3 you're a top and 2 you're a bottom. So fuck you guys. How much of an SKZ fan stan are you really? What inspirational meme? What's your... You are a fool, but what kind? What cat's eye member are you? What are these quizzes? They're lying in scores. Hang on, wait. Oh no, it's just... Random quiz. Come on, come on. Give me a good one. Give me a good one. What guy follows you? Oh, we're not doing that one. Hello, Lila the dear. Name pronunciation. Thank you, Banana. My name is Rua Uaquilta. I do realize I never actually introduced myself when we got Pon Pon's raid. I think most of them don't speak English, so it's probably okay. Do you guys have any fun quizzes to do? Do you guys have any good choice? Tisk tisk. It's... Oh! Liala. Ah! Liala. Sorry, I thought it said... What did I say? Leah? I don't know. What bread am I quiz? What bread am I? What type of... Oh, it's BuzzFeed. Are you a rare breed of person? No, I said bread. Okay, this one has a cute thing. So we'll do this one. We're doing... What type of bread are you? What bread is Brua, bro? I need to know. It's okay. Liala. 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 Liala the deer. I'm going to try and remember that. Pick one of these. What type of bread are you? Friends, book, unlimited free internet for the year, food, guitar, plants, torchlight, family heirloom, animals, festivals. I wonder if soggy bread is an option. Why do you want me to be the worst kind of bread? That is... I've had to eat soggy bread before because it collected at the bottom of the plate in the fridge. Wet, sopping, moldy bread. You're just wondering. Pick one of these. I feel like I guess if I like family heirloom, I'm thinking of like important family things. But here I'm just thinking like it just like spawns in front of me. Because I'd probably go family heirloom out of like familyness. But book is probably the closest thing for me. Friends is also probably important, I should say. But like, I love bread. Bread is very... I love bread too. Bread and butter. Bread and butter. But if I'm thinking about like my like actual interests, book. Oh wait, pick one of these. Okay. Any stereotypes? Man is the boss in the family. Woman is the maid. What? What is this question? No, yes. How is this a no, yes question? Which quiz is that, Banana? Sorry? Was that the autism quiz? Peg the man. No? Like, is this asking me if I like any stereotypes? Are we talking misogyny? Racism? Colorism? Sinoism? Is that one? Ethnoism? Future, predict your future husband's name. Ooh. No, it's okay. I think that should be fine. Maybe it's a trick question. It might be a trick question. Let me make sure that was fine though. Yeah, I don't think that would have shown anything. Just a lot of new stuff. That's okay. We'll try that one in a moment. No, it better be Kensuke. Do you get angry when your parents' teachers show favoritism towards someone not you? Why would I? I am... It's gonna be Fua. What's your natural eye color? Blue. What's your favorite subject? History. Do you enjoy the company of others? Animals, plants, yes. Humans, no. I don't particularly like strangers, though. A big fat no. What are these questions? Yeah, this has nothing to do with bread. What's your favorite flavor? Chocolate, vanilla, lemon, or tangy? Fruit jam, butter, spicy cheese, peanut butter. These are this is actually kind of butter is really good. I also love spicy things. Cheese, oh, cheese is so good. But then you have chocolate up here. There's like all the different kinds of chocolate. Butter's so good, like good butter. I'm gonna go butter. I'm sandwich bread. If you get this, that means you're classic. You get along with most people, you're pretty popular. Those that don't like you must be gluten intolerant. Just kidding. This is just a quiz. If I got anything wrong or described you completely out of character, please know that I am sorry and did not mean to. I made this so friends can laugh. Please, Mr. Quizmaker. Mr. Quizmaker, who made this? Please, it's okay. It's just bread. It's fine. Did you vote to idiot sandwich? You fucking idiots. Hang on. Heroin, you were in sync. Okay, hang on. It'll refund us 10k. No. It'll show up again in like a minute and then I'll do it. So just remind me to do it. Or go to sleep if it's past midnight. It's not. It's okay. Thank you, Samage Unk. You're welcome. Okay, let me pull up the one that was suggested. Is it a BuzzFeed? No, it's a BuzzFeed. Ew. I haven't seen BuzzFeed in so long. I actually know your first husband's first initial based on the sweets you like. Okay, fine. Let's do this. Let's pick a milkshake. Vanilla, strawberry, caramel, or chocolate. What did BuzzFeed do? I don't know. It's just BuzzFeed had some of the dumbest articles. Why not 20k? Okay, so I think it would be... So now I'll just test that trigger. There you go. Now you get you the sandwich using the rule bread. Strawberry? No. Although for a milkshake though. No, I'd probably still go chocolate. Would I? Yeah, I'd probably go chocolate. Pick a pie. Cherry pie, pecan pie, cream pie, apple pie. I'm not gonna lie, I have like apple pies a lot. Apple pie is, oh, it's so good. Cream, I knew it was gonna be you, Harry. I knew it was gonna be you. Ooh. What the hell, Automod? I know, it's just talking about a cream pie down there. Pick a cake. Red velvet cake. Ooh, oh. Tiramisu. I'm not a big tiramisu fan. The few times I've had it, I haven't been that impressed. Ice cream cake or birthday cake. Ooh. Why was it blocked? You know why it was blocked. Red velvet is pretty good. It's really between these two for me. Ice cream cake is so... Yeah, I gotta go red velvet. I'm sorry, Pip. We're not in sync. Pick an ice cream. Chocolate vanilla chip or chocolate vanilla twist. Chocolate chip, vanilla, or raspberry sorbet. Oh, I gotta go chocolate chip. I think Automod hates you. Of course it does. It regularly jumps her ass. We would be enemies. Finally, pick a cookie. Oh, there's a little dog down there. Finally, pick a cookie. Okay. You have chocolate chip cookie. You have sugar cookie. You have peanut butter cookie. And you have chocolate cookie. I'm gonna be honest, that chocolate cookie looks goddamn delicious. I do love chocolate chip cookies. But that chalky chippy. What? That choco cookie. Just the fact that it has melted chocolate, that is unfair. You are... D or C? Your man is a really good hugger. Well, that's fantastic. Oh my god, it's gonna be Daya! Who else do I know? D or C? There's Daya. There is... It's meant to be. Who has a C? Yeah, who my streaming group has is a... Hey, let me check Discord. Let me check the secret VTuber group where every single VTuber in the world... Digby Dante. No C's, actually. Interesting. Wait, no, hang on. That's people who aren't online. Yeah, not many C's. Interesting. Anyway. Daya is the chosen one. Apparently so. Apparently so. Let me see if there's anything down here that looks interesting that we could do. Find out your scent for Omegas? No, I know nothing about that verse. That would not make any sense to me. Only this world. You're stuck in Lamau. If you guys ever have questions about those things, Fu is apparently the man to go to. Please do an Omega verse quiz. Fine. Fine, we'll do a fucking Omega quiz. Frustrating. Because I know, like, the base level of what this is about. Okay. What's your ideal partner? Independent. Tender. Am I planning on eating her? Assertive. Easily flustered. Protective, cuddly. Obedient. Social. Submissive. Motherly. Or funny. Hello, Mochi. It's nice to see you. I can't believe Mike's missing all of this. He's gonna be kicking himself. Well. Dang it, Mike. Yeah. Where's Mike? What if I said this? How would you guys react? Would you guys just instantly leave? Independent. Tender. Assertive. Easily flustered. Protective. Cuddly. Obedient. Social. Submissive. Motherly. Or funny. Funny is pretty good one. Funny is a pretty good one. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing pretty well, Mochi. This was going to be an XCOM stream. It's become a let's do random quizzes on this website I found. I don't like that I have to make this decision. Like you want a bit of pushback from time to time because you might be doing something wrong. You missed the are you a bottom or top quiz. Yeah. Oh, but cuddly is a good one. Cuddly is a good one. If they're really cuddly. But like, do you really want your ideal partner to just be cuddly? Motherly? Social? I'm doing good. How are you? Shucks, I can't believe you missed it. Funny. I don't know. I actually don't know which one. Not assertive anyway. Tender is eh. Independent? No, you must be dependent upon me. No, I get what they mean by that. But, like, there's a lot of good characteristics here. The munchies are hitting. What are you going to get from munchies? I think social. Oh, wait, I can select multiple. Okay. 1 of 45? What the fuck? Cheese balls. Nice. Okay. If I can pick multiple, then... definitely cuddly. Easily flustered is fun. Pick all of them. Okay, there we go. We picked them. Don't say anything. You saw that. Shut up. You didn't see anything. Yeah, it's one of 45. Oh my god. Where would you go for a first house? Their house? Picnic date. Oh, picnic date could be cute. Nighttime hike? That's not a good first date. If someone said to me, would you like to go on a nighttime hike? If I asked someone to go on a nighttime hike for a first date, I would expect them to tell me no. And I'd be concerned if they said yes. Get a hike for a first date. Like, hike I could see, but nighttime hike? Clubbing, aquarium, bowling, movies and dinner. Movies isn't great. Dinner's fine, but movie isn't great. Movie's bad. One, you're eating popcorn and stuff in the movie. That sounds creepy. Serial killer shit. Clip it. You can't clip anything. What's wrong with movies? So, as a first date, movies aren't good because you want your first date to be about learning about the person. Unless, obviously, if you already know the person really well, then yeah, movies can be great because it's just the two of you. You can maybe share little jokes between each other. That's fine. But if it's a first date of someone that you don't know, or you're kind of like, you just want to get to know better, it's better to do something like a sit-down dinner where you can chat. Bowling is really good. I think out of these two, like this is like, okay, whatever. Picnic date is kind of cute, but I feel like that's more later on. I'd go bowling. Aquarium is also a very good one, I would say. You are doing a Kahoot with a group and your partner. Do you let them win? If it makes them happy, I will. Them winning is disrespectful to me. I'm an idiot, they win anyway. I will kick their ass into next Tuesday. I don't see why not. No, it's a game we all play together. You ask someone out on a date. Do you pay? I ask someone out on a date. Yes. It depends. If they offer, I will take to split. But I find typically if I ask someone out, I will be like, I'm happy to pay. Steal their wallet and pay with their wallet. Now I will say this: if I find that I sit down and I'm across from them and say we're having dinner, and they just have no interest in, say, me, and they're just on their phone all the time, no, you can pay for your own dinner, lady. How do you spend your free time? Reading fan fiction, that was the case at a point. Writing, drawing, anything artistic really. Hands-on activities, being active, cooking, listening to music, spending time with my friends. Where's the gaming? Pip, you might try and do that. You get arrested though, be careful. I'll go listening to music because of the... Oh wait, hang on, it's a multiple choice one again. Yeah, I'll go those two. Those are fine. Just don't get caught. Yeah, just don't get caught. I'll tell like the greatest villains of all time. Just don't get caught. When you play open world games, Minecraft, Terraria, Ark, what do you enjoy doing? I'm not a big open world person for a lot of games. Like those type of games. Pet collecting. Exploring, mining, PvP, resource hoarding. Well, we know I like resource hoarding. We know I'm a hoarder. I kind of like exploring too. Yeah, I think those two. Best question ever. What is your favorite color? Natural colors like earthies and browns. Any cool color except for neons. Jewel tones. Oh, jewel tones. Pastels, black. Neons, warm colors. Ooh. For me, it's between warm colors and jewel tones. Me, for real, for real. You won't get caught. It's between... Oh, that's hard. My favorite color is just like a general purple. Which I guess probably comes in there more. You find out your friends have a group chat excluding you. What do you do? Immediate violence. What friends? They aren't mine. I'm a cry. Talk it over with them. They aren't mine. Immediate violence. No, I talk to them about it. What website do you spend most of your time on? AO3, YouTube, Spotify, Discord, Reddit, Twitter or Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram, Snapchat, movies, or Pinterest? Neon colors. Are you guys really far behind me? No, I don't think you are. I would say YouTube. YouTube, definitely. I am going to go a little bit quick on these. You'll love purple. Purple is very good. Yeah, Mochi, you seem like you're at least like a minute behind. Maybe refresh. Pick your ideal superpower. Mind control, invisibility, shapeshifter, healing, super strength, pyrokinesis, talk to animals, immortality. Oh my god, talk to animals is such a good one. But shapeshifter is crazy too. Invisibility, that's just Gaiji's ring. Animals gonna be cussing you out. They probably would. But I could tell my... You know what? No, because if you... like, think about how many animals there are in the world. Like, think about when you hear the birds chirping. Or a dog barking. Imagine now, instead of that, it's just... just words. Just people talking really loudly. I assume it's like something I can turn on. Talking animals makes life so much less moral. Time manipulation. Oh wait, I didn't see time manipulation. Oh yeah, time manipulation. No, yeah, yes. Do you platonically flirt with your friends? Why do you have platonically in brackets? I want to. It's not platonic anymore. I've been suffering for so long. God help me. Emphasis. See, if you put brackets like that, I think you're saying it sarcastically. Like, do you platonically? You motherfucker banana. God damn it. That was so me. Okay, well, bye everyone for a moment. Whee! And now I need to do that one, and I need to... Oh wait, how am I gonna do this? Where's my Viato tube? How am I gonna do this? Because I kind of need to put this in a... Can you guys still see it if it's like this? Like, is that still... Or is that too small at that stage? No, that should be fine. Sorta? Let me make it a teeny bit bigger. There we go. I think that should be better. Now, sir, I'll turn up. You don't want to hear master. That would be awkward. I see, banana. Of course. Thank you very much for redeeming the maid, Rua. Sir, you are very welcome here. Can't you put yourself on top of the quiz? Oh, yes. I forgot that. I forget about things like that. Oh, wow. That's way better. That's way better. Thank you. You're a better streamer than me. Don't look at that one. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. There we go. Whoa, you're really on top of this quiz. Hello, legend. He's still taking the quiz. I decided this is a funny time to redeem this. You are very right, Sir Banana. No, wait, hang on. Do you like the other voice, or do you want this one? Kind of the higher one. Whoa. Yes, Stardust, this is a redeem people can do. It makes me act as a maid. This girl, that's a Shota. No. This lovely art piece was drawn by Haru in the chat. Whatever is most comfortable for you. Well, Sir Banana, this is probably more comfortable rather than me being a Shota. PP. Yeah, I do. From time to time. How do you handle stress? Honestly, I push most of it out in the gym. Grabbing heavy things and lifting them up and putting them down helps a lot. I need a vacation to draw Shota Ua for that voice. Well, you do have, hang on. You do have a, where is it? An example? Wait, where is it? Should be, no. No, not that one. Where did I put that? Excuse me a minute. I'm trying to find something. Oh, there it is. You have this little you have like yeah. I think you could picture like a Shota voice coming out of him. He's super excited to show you his like new book. Yay! Anyway, I can. That should be in the Discord, so you can look at that if you like and use that as a reference, or you can just come up with it on you. You want to throw him? What the fuck? Why you hate little Ua? Violence, journal, art, take a walk. Taking a walk isn't a bad one. Cry my feelings out, abuse others about it, vent to others, ignore it. I would say probably something like that. What's your role in a group project? I like to be in charge. I need to do whatever needs to be done. I do the bare minimum. No. Make sure everyone else does their shit. Group. In a lot of the group projects that I've done, I have been the one in charge. I've been like the one kind of directing things. You're the last one. No. Soaked in milk and thrown at the wall. I don't necessarily like to be in charge, but I kind of do. I like having a bit of control over things like that. Dogs or cats? Dogs. You need to go out late at night and the store it's pitch black and streetlights are the only source of light. What do you do? Just a little yeah, I'm buff as fuck. Wait until morning. Make someone else go. Like, yeah, I can be like a little perturbed if it's like super dark out. But if there's like lights and like, it's fine. Like, I regularly walk at night, so just a little dark. It's fine. Maid outfit. Hello, Triscuits. It's nice to see you. Unfollowing. He likes dogs more. Dogs are the best. Dogs are the best, boys. Sir Banana, I'm sorry you're having a poor time here at the Maid Cafe. Please understand. I do prefer dogs, but cats are very cute too. You're sitting in class and your teacher is being frustrating. How do you handle it? Complain? Confront? Complain about it, but make sure the teacher hears. Yell at them and walk out way more dramatically than necessary. It's being frustrating. I probably just complained to a friend. What's your favorite emoticon? That's a cute one. Ooh. Oh, but emojis only. Oh, it's this one. This one. But this. Block this out. But also that one's there too. That's really hard. I used to do this one all the time. But I am an emoji person. But that's the thing. But the thing is, that's Twitch emotes, not emojis. And I think I'm going to differentiate those. So I'm not going to pick that one. Because emojis make me think of this and not Discord or Twitch emotes. Back in my day, we had only emoticons. This one is really good. This used to be my go-to, but I think I would. I do love the three face. What country would you move to? Romania. Well, we're currently playing in Romania in our D&D game. D&D Romania, Australia, New Zealand, Norway, Germany, France, USA, Mexico, Chad, Kenya, Mongolia, England, or Antarctica. Hmm. 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 I think Norway. Why do they have Romania with a winky face? It's kind of creepy. Would they move to? Moving is... There's an option to re-roll selections. Oh, no. This is a quiz that someone did. I think they probably are from Romania. I'm going to go out of this list, I think Norway. What color is math? Maths. Mathematics. Red, blue, green, yellow, or black. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to imagine some numbers. Like, I'm adding and subtracting them. I'm like multiplying them and dividing them and getting like the square roots. Squaring. I'm getting kind of like a bluish. Red, it pisses you off. You're always crying when doing maths. It's yellow. Well, you're high, so you might be seeing things in a grander vision. I could see it being yellow too. Like piss. No. I think it's blue. Do you like Andrew Tate? No. If I said yes, it's over. What type of clothing do you wear most often? Hoodies all day, every day. Loose fitting, flowy clothing. Well, isn't this awkward? Yellow because it's giving you jaundice or something. But even in my misogyny. Okay. I feel like I kind of have to choose this. We're looking at Rua, so I kind of have to. Loose fitting, flowy clothing. Favorite trope. There was only one bed. I read that before. Why is that there? I don't know. Misogyny clothing. My favorite. Do you guys remember D wrote me a fanfic? Wrote me a Genzuki POV fanfic. The dress also counts with it too. Found family, my beloved. Enemies to lovers, bully to lover, miscommunication, Omegaverse, PWP. What's PWP? Do I want to know? Hurt, comfort, angst, no comfort, fake dating, arranged marriage. I'm gonna go enemies to lovers. But no. But bully to lover, that's fucked up. You guys might be thinking, oh, Rua's talked about, he's mentioned before that he really likes Avatar The Last Airbender. He must have shipped Zutara. He must have been a Zutara fan. No. Something else that only came along in the comics. Wait, was that one choice? Yeah, it was favorite trope. Which of these fanfics would you read based on the tags? Major character death, angst. Hurt, no comfort, found family, terminal illness. No. Comfort, no hurt. Sick fic, wing fic. Toot rotting fluff. Idiots in love. That's kind of cute. Graphic depictions of violence. Kidnapping, no. Oh my god. Strangers to lovers, tattoo flower, AU. I'm not really a fan of AUs. When I would read stuff like this, no beta, we die like men. No. We're doing fluff. We love fluff here. You're walking through a public space and see someone beating up an innocent person. It's just you there at the moment, and the attacker looks to be more muscular than you. What do? I step in and get beat up immediately. I ignore it and walk past quickly. And run when they come towards me. I join in. The beta cuck probably deserves it. I stand there indecisively and turn around. I don't do any of these. I I run at them and I hit them in the back of the head. Can't wait for the fanfic ASMR stream. Maybe someday I read my own fanfic. My own fanfics that I wrote. Those are real, by the way. You guys will never find them. Thank you, Mochi, for the stretch. I'm gonna go this one. But, like, if someone was being assaulted right in front of me, and they're gonna, like, die, like, they're just being attacked, you hit them in the back of the head as hard as you can, and then you kick them. Anyway, what do you do if you're sick and have a prior engagement? Just a cold, I live. It depends on how sick I am, but I go and feel guilty the whole time. Kick him on the balls. Yeah, I stay home and reschedule. They should be thanking me for getting my germs on them. I have a prior engagement. If I'm sick, I stay home and reschedule. I'm sorry. Someone is yelling at you for something you didn't do. How do you reply? I would like to think I would do this. I feel like I might do this. You cry. And call them slurs. Wait, can I combine this but with this? Can I have these two? That one just sounds funny to me. Someone who made this, they really wanted to make sure they got everyone. I would probably try and explain what's going on. You're on the internet and have somehow managed to get yourself into an internet argument about something you're coming to realize you're clearly wrong about it. How do you handle it? Delete your original comment so nobody realizes it was you and live in embarrassment for the rest of your life. Hello, aeronaut. Cry and then beat them up and call them slurs. The trifecta. Exactly. Edit a Wikipedia page to prove I'm like, hello, UA. It's nice to see you. How are you? Combining ginger and what else? No, stop it. Block them, admit you were wrong and apologize. Double down anyway. Ooh. I didn't get into too many internet arguments. I'm more someone who watches internet arguments. I watch them. I don't really participate in them. Girl, I'm gonna disappear if I do that. What quiz are you doing? I'm doing accurate Omegaverse quiz. 100% guarantee. So we'll see, UA. This started out as me doing the US states, completely failing. And then 100% guarantee means it's legit, exactly. Now we've just started doing random quizzes. We also did a top or bottom quiz. I got Switch. Yes. Yes. Oh my god, Haru, shut up. I'm loving this. I'm glad you are. This one's so funny. I probably would do this. Like, it depends. If it's my public account, probably do this. You just gotta learn when you fuck up. What's your opinion on Elon Musk? Comedy is now legal on Twitter. He's a massive loser. He does just annoy me. Rua is Miley Cyrus. She has the best of both worlds. He just annoys me in a lot of ways. It's not even about the whole, like, I see you kept the good bad redeem. Yes, that's for ASMR. I feel like this. He does annoy me. Your friend comes out to you. How do you respond? I'm gay. Thank you for telling me. I'm so proud of you. Lamau, okay. You're gay. That's kind of gay. I don't know if I'd be comfortable being friends with you. I already know, Dom. It's probably this one. It's probably this one. It could also be this one. It's kind of gay, you know what I mean? Slur. I mean, with my good friends, that's not... Like, that's very possible, I will say. They can make fun of me. They can make fun of like my masculinity. I'll like slur at them. I already know probably this. What's your favorite genre of television books? Where's history? Of television or books? Romance, rom-com, sci-fi, action, fantasy, slice of life, historical fiction, or horror? Where's the philosophy? I do really like slice of life. Slice of life is really cute. If you were stranded on an island and could only bring one thing, what would you bring? Medical, Swiss Army life, gun, book, lighter, or phone? Ooh. Do I have internet reception on this? Favorite slice of life. There is one. What is it again? Kotaro lives alone? Kotaro lives alone is amazing, and I feel like Blue Period is sort of a slice of life. Yeah, it is. Oh, you guys saw that. Hello, Dixie. Yes, the Omega Verse quiz. I need to remember that you guys can see the screen. Let me just see, because I might need to like cut out parts of this stream, depending on what comes up. Just to make sure that like nothing. Yeah, I don't think anything bad would have came up there. Don't dox yourself. Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go phone, because that might be good if I get connection. You stumble upon a dead body laid on the side of the road. A quick glance around tells you you're not alone. What do you do? Wait, what? A quick glance around tells you you're not around. Or you're not... Sorry, tells you you're alone. I thought that said not. What? Banana... What is that comment? Banana? Bit of a weird comment. It probably would be blue interesting. Hello, Fu. It's nice to see you. Hi, wow. The Omegaverse test. Yes. You heard Blue Period. No. Blue Period is an art anime. Is an art and anime manga that is really, really good. Girl, gold is better. You can sell it. That's true. You think you got Stoic Omega? I could see that. I don't know what a stoic... I know what a stoic is. Omega? Wait, isn't that the... Fua? I don't know. I don't really know about these things. Yes. We also did a... Harry, you can tell him. Call the cops and report it. Leave it there. It's not my... No, call the cops and report it. What are you talking about? What aesthetic do you vibe with most? Oh, yes, that's a good one. Kawaii, cute. This makes me feel very uncomfortable. That's just a femboy. And a lady, too. Y2K-esque. Preppy. Cyberpunk, not the game. Minimalism. Crowcore. What? Did they Gremlin Core? That is amazing. I love this. Cottage Core is quite nice. I have to go with the Dark Academia. Time for you to go. Have a good night. Good night, Banana. What are you most afraid of? Rejection, abandonment, betrayal, loneliness, spiders, clowns, heights, a specific person, the law, death and its inevitability. Goddess for yes. Can be. Oh, there's some... Going here. It's not abandonment. We all have to deal with rejection sometimes. I'm a bad boy. The law can't do nothing. Just don't be an idiot when it comes to the law. Betrayal... is horrible. Loneliness is terrifying. Spiders, I don't want them touching me, but some of them are cool. Heights, not a big fan of heights. Get auto-modded. I don't know why you got auto-modded, Haru, for spiders. It might have thought that was weird though, because it might have looked at that and thought, oh, this is like a spam message. Clowns, no, I'm fine with clowns. You know what needs to be in here? You know what needs to be in here? And you guys can tell me if I'm insane or not. Pigeons, and pigeons need to be in here because for some reason, a lot of women are scared of pigeons. I don't understand why. There's a lot of women that I know that are scared of pigeons. Pigeons are so cute. I think the same thing. Whenever I walk along and I see a pigeon on the ground, I go, pigeon. And I point at him. And he looks at me. And he kind of like jumps away. I often want to pick them up. They're the government spy, exactly. A specific person, the law, death and its inevitability. Well, this is sort of why I've gotten so into philosophy and theology. Both of these are terrifying. I think of these two. Both of these. Death and its inevitability and loneliness. And I really don't know which one for me. I don't know. They both sit up there. You're gonna die eventually. You're scared of dying alone. Well, no, I am scared of dying though. Of what's afterwards. That's kind of what it of. That's the part. It's what's after, and that's kind of why I've got into philosophy, and I think the part that scares me a lot about death is how sudden it can be. Is how it can go. Someone can be fine the next and gone the next day. They're unlucky in where they're standing. They're standing on the wrong side of the road. Their car veers off. Something goes wrong with something. You know, you have any number of things. Their body can just give up. Not just me freaking out then. No. That's the part that freaks me out. Like, I often think, and people often say, you know, oh, live every day as if it's your last, but you can't really do that. But loneliness then is also terrifying. I think dying with people mourning for you. Definitely that would make it easier. But like, you're dead at that stage. If I know that there's something afterwards, it does make it easier. And I do believe that there's something after. So I'm going to go loneliness, but really it's these two, I think. I'm sorry for like it getting a little heavy there. What time of day do you like the most? Dawn, morning, noon, evening, dusk, twilight, night, or midnight? I like the night. I like when it's very I like the stars. You've just been invited to a potluck. Congratulations. What do you bring? I'm hosting the thing. I'm bringing dessert. I'm bringing a side dish. Chips. I'll bring dessert. Death is fine. Loneliness would be long and unpleasant. I suppose so. You've been supplied with a whiteboard and a marker. What's the first thing you draw? Fucking Amogus. God damn it. A person? Favorite fictional character? One of your friends' OCs? A flower heart? Big titty woman? Animal monster? Random inanimate object? I'm not going to lie. I don't like how this one resonates with me. This one also. But. And that. But Amogus. Like, I'm not a very artistic person. They have to be simple shapes. It might be the Amogus. Do you guys remember when I tweeted? I tweeted before that I have like a thin silver chain that I wear every now and again. And I was just like, I was bored. I was on my phone. I was just like throwing it onto the table and just like making random shapes and just seeing how it falls. And I threw it and it just fell. And immediately I looked at it and it looked like the Mogus. And I was like screaming at myself, like, get it out of my head. Get out of my head. Text your best. Oh God. Oh no. Whoa. Text your best friend, partner, group chat right now. I'm serious. Ask them if you're a cat girl or dog girl. Wait a minute. Hang on. Wait. But the ends. Doesn't matter your gender. I'm 100% serious. This quiz can wait until you get a response. Alright. I think you guys are right here. So I may as well do this. So you guys can choose cat girl or dog girl or some other animal. Please feel free to do so. Do a poll, broski. Oh, but that requires me to do things. Okay, fine. Create poll. What kind of animal is Rua? Well, no, hang on. Which is Rua? Cat girl? That's not how you spell girl. Girl. Dog girl. And or other. But if you're picking other, you have to specify. And we'll do it for a minute. This quiz is crazy. Yeah, it's an interesting one. This is sapping my brain power. So I'm gonna need you guys to make a decision. To make a decision which I am. Right now it's 50-50. So I'll have to be the tiebreaker. Right now it's 2-1 cat girl. How am I cat? What brain, bro? What the fuck? See, that doesn't feel right. Hissing at you. Hang on. I need to do something real quick. Those results will be fine. How do I delete there we go. Get that shit out of here. No, I was about to vote dog girl. Then I could choose myself. Fuck. Okay. I was about to rig. How dare you, fool? Wait, no, fool voted for what I was gonna do. Because I don't think I'm a cat. I don't think I'm a cat girl. I don't hiss. But like, I think I've had this conversation before. People think I don't really fit either. But it doesn't matter your gender. Okay, I see. I guess I had to. I think dog too, fool. Out of these two. But Haru is deciding that it's Kaka. Honestly, more of a fox. But people often say foxes are cats on dogs. No. Did I say dogs? No. No, just because you're a ginger. Shut up. And they say dogs are... Is dog software on cat hardware? Or something like that, yeah. But I have to go with the vote of the... Yeah, because it's more about what the response is. So I'm sorry, I have to go with this. Which of these images resonates with you the most? Aww. Oh. Cat software, dog hardware, I see. Get out of my head. This into... Pigeon! Pigeon! There's a pigeon! Anyway. This into this. You're the second one. No, I'm not. It does not resonate with me. It's in my head, but does not resonate with me. What is this? You strike me as a wacky arcade carpet. I was thinking Rocco's Modern Life. That's what I thought when I looked at that. I do like it. I do kind of like it. There's also pigeon. I like pigeons. They're cute. They're silly little guys. They're very dumb. But I do like the wacky arcade carpet. I do like the Rocco's Modern Life carpet. I'm gonna go to Rocco's Modern Life carpet. What? What is this? Did that inspire your ASMR streams? No. I just watched it. Wasn't he Australian? Oh. It's purple guy. Hi. Ooh. Now it's Mikey's turn to ask you a question. Hee. I think it is. Michael Afton from Five Nights at Freddy. What in God's name am I doing here? What am I? Oh, sorry. This is a story. What? Why? Back off. Author Chan is Jeff the Killer. I'm unfollowing you. I'm unsurprising. What is this? Otters know Yas. I love you too. Hee. Do you like me? Not anymore. Wow, we're at question 41. We're really hitting the big numbers here. Tell me, dear test taker, how are you feeling right now? I am pretty good. Tumblr is old. It is. They feel old. How do you snore? Or am I wait, am I a me? Or am I a or am I a not even a snore, just a I think I'm a honk shoer. When in public, reading smut or fluff, can you keep your face impassive? If you don't read fic in public, this won't affect your results. I don't read fanfic at this stage anymore. The question gets now worse and worse. Which fanfiction site do you use to read on? Okay. If I was to use one, fluff makes you grin, smut makes you break, makes you blank. Fluff would make you know what? Can I go back? Oh yeah, no. If I was reading fluff, I don't think I'd be able to keep it impassive. I'm just saying. Not this. Not Quotev. That's this website. Tumblr, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. I started on this. I'd probably go AO3 these days. If I was. What's your favorite animal? Ooh. Dog, wolf, bird, fox, monkey, fish, dinosaurs, tigers, cheetahs, cat, cow, rat. Little rat guys. Lions, snakes, sheeps, or goats. I've said before that my favorite animal I think is the barn owl. So I guess that falls under bird? Snake, betting on unicorn. You're wrong. Now you pay with your life. No, you pay with a pound of flesh. But oh no. A pound of flesh, but not a drop of blood. I must take my pound of flesh without spilling a single drop of blood. Legend is afoot. Anyway. I guess I'll go bird. Because technically, yeah, that's what it would be. Hey! Loner Alpha. Thank you for the hydrate, Zan Parsnip. The blood would never come out of the carpet. No, why am I a loner? Greetings and I see. Greetings and salutations, dearest text taker. Forgive my incoherency. We started this project last year. Now I'm the only member of the Omegaverse Inc. still working on this. This took you guys a year? Guys, it's 45 questions. Some of them with dumb things. You're an alpha, of course you are, but you see no reason to have an omega by your side. I mean, sure, you might want a partner, but you don't particularly need one. And even then, your future partner may not even be an omega. Loner alphas are often introverts and geeks, preferring to spend their time in their own little corner. You're more likely to have fandom friends more than real life friends, but you know you're worth the spite and keep plugging along. You're an art kid or a science kid and you get along well enough with your history teacher. Oh no, I'm thinking about all the conversations I've had with my history teachers over the years. Here on Omegaverse Inc., we'll recommend you stay away from retail and anything to do with people. We understand this may not be viable in this economy, but perhaps consider marketing, sales, or graphic design. What are you talking about? No, marketing doesn't make sense. But sales? Anything to do with... What do you think sales is, you idiot? Sales is actively selling. I see why this took you guys a year. I'd buy a 400 massage chair from you, Loner Alpha. You're most compatible with caring beta, flirty beta, submissive alpha, and soft alpha. But don't let that stop you, Loner Alpha. We have the same test results, it seems. I'm glad to hear, Dixie. Okay. How come I don't have any Omegas? Well, it says don't let that stop you, so I can just choose whatever. I can just choose whatever, I guess. That was quite the quiz. That was quite the quiz. Wow, Fua. So, results total, Submissive Omega was the highest. Stoic Omega was the second highest. You're a goddamn trend follower. I thought you were a trend bucker. I thought you'd be your own person. No, you follow trends. Loner Alpha is the third highest. No, it's so over. Fuck. I should have read a single line lower. Okay, I'm bringing my model back. Get out of here. Get out of here, maid. Where's my Beato tube? Get out of here. Anyway, what was the other ones? Oh wow, that was close. Loner Alpha 19, Needy Beta 18, Stoic Omega 18, Flirty Beta 17, Protective Beta 17. Thank you for the headpad, Zan. Caring Beta 16, Submissive Omega 15, Soft Alpha 14, Independent Omega 15, Dominant Alpha 13, Aggressive Omega 13, Submissive Alpha 10, Andrew Alpha 6. I see. You're one off. Yeah, I was almost the same as Fua. Instead, I got Loner Alpha. Thankfully. Fua, I feel like you could have a very interesting quiz. Do you have any interesting quizzes for me? What do you mean, thankfully? I like the word alpha. I really don't know much about the Omegaverse. Have you ever done the 16 personalities? I love that. Have I done that? Oh wait, is that the... Oh, that's like the Iron... Yeah, that's like the INTGP, I can't remember what I am. I think I am the... Let me look at them again, because I think I might recognize the... I think I got Logician. INTP. Do it again on stream. But isn't it super long? That sounds really long. How long? Longer than the 50 Omegaverse. Shut up. Fine, we'll do this. Lazy ass. Don't call me lazy. Shut up. I gotta move myself. I'm gonna move this down a little. Oh, there's Brewer. Brewer's here. I'm gonna move this below me. Oh, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. You regularly make new friends. I don't like this quiz. I don't like this quiz. Can we not do this quiz? I don't want to do this on stream. I regularly make new friends. I mean, I guess, like acquaintances, not like super close friends. One question in and already attacked. Yeah, like I guess I'm okay with it. Complex and novel ideas excite you more than straightforward ones. Agree 100%. You usually feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you than by factual arguments. That's hard because we all like to think that we're all very factual. We're all logic based. But like the more I've looked at things, the more I feel like even when you try that, like when I was big into atheism, and I was a little edgy atheist, and I was like, oh, I know better. And then now I've read like theology and philosophy, and I'm like, oh, this stuff is interesting. But at the same time, remember when I was talking about like the whole like fear of death thing? That does give me closure on that. So there's an aspect there that it grants me, it provides me an emotional support. It's cope. It is literal cope. But it's also a cope that I feel like I at least have some intellectual curiosity and honesty about. So I'm going to say this, but there's a level to it. Your living and working spaces are clean and organized. Would you guys consider this clean? A lot of us had an edgy atheist phase, then we just stopped caring. Like, okay, let me explain. There's like a few pairs of shoes around the place. I don't really have space for my shoes. So they're usually kind of like in their pairs, but just kind of around the room. And then I grab whatever I need. Usually I move them over if I need to make space. It's not like you're gonna trip over them. They're just like easily grabbable. Because I'm either sitting down or I'm lying down. I'm not like standing. It's all about you. Do you think it's clean and organized? I mean, my books are very organized. My deodorants and stuff and all that stuff. You ordered a 3D printer. That's really cool. Get an organizer or something. No. I would say for the things I care about, like there's things here that's like there's some wrappers here because I had a chocolate bar earlier. I had a protein bar. And there's a can of Coke here. But like that's like 10 seconds I can grab it and it's clean again. But then there's also like other small things. There's like a marker over there. There's 2 nail files because I lost one, then I found it again after I bought one. There's I would say it's relatively clean and organized. Can I go back? I want to go back. I want to make it. No. Okay, I can. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. Okay. Stream is different to real life pressure. When it comes to exams, when it comes to work, yes, I am actually quite decent at staying calm. I might there's 1 or 2 times I might need to step away from something and be like, oh my fucking god, this is gonna drive my head in. Then there's other times but like that's usually like I might take 5 minutes away, calm down, come back. So I would say I genuinely am quite good at being calm under pressure. You guys, I may not show it when I'm doing like a US states quiz. You find the idea of networking or promoting yourself to strangers very daunting. Yes. I'll go like here. Making tweets, that's very easy. But like anything beyond that, anything beyond, oh, I'm live now, that's really hard. Your shoes are everywhere. There's at least 1, 2, 3. Those are Crocs. 4, 5 shoes that I can see right here. There's another 2 over there that I cleared out like yesterday that I'm intending to throw out because there are holes in them. I would put that there. You prioritize. There's 10 steps. Ugh. You prioritize and plan tasks effectively, often completing them well before the deadline. Actually, Yeah, I would say I'm pretty good at that. I'm pretty good at that. People's stories and emotions speak louder to you than numbers or data. I feel like I'd fall slightly outside of there. If, like, I would listen to someone's story, but like if it doesn't line up with the reality, that is hard then. You like to use organizing tools like schedules or lists. I'm not really a scheduler, but I do like making lists. But my lists usually, yeah, I do like those. I do like those. I'll put it like here. Even a small mistake can make you doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Ooh. I don't know. I don't think so. I think like if I make a stupid mistake, which I have before, I'll kind of just be like I'll be annoyed for like a while. I'll be like, "Oh, I can't believe you made that mistake." But I won't like leave it dwell on my abilities and knowledge. I won't like doubt myself because I know I'm decent at things. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. Walking up? I actually don't find it too hard to talk to someone if they're next to me. Like when I was over in London, I saw a girl walk on, and she had this hat. It wasn't even a hat. It didn't go all the way around her head. It was just like the front of her head, and it was like a crown. And I said as she walked on, I was like, "Oh, I like your hat," and she was like, "Oh, thank you." And then she sat down next to me because that was the only open seat. And then we sat there for like a few minutes while, because I just said that as she sat on, and then I started talking to her. And that was about it. So, walking up to someone, just thinking about, yeah, no, I absolutely understand. I also get that. Social butterfly, no. But I would put it like here. You're not too interested in discussion about various interpretations of creative works. No, I like hearing what people have to say. Facts over people's feelings when determining a course of action. Can I get Ben Shapiro? Can I just like I feel like if I pick this one, Ben Shapiro just appears on stream and like nods and then leaves. Facts. Facts don't care about your feelings. Unfortunately, feelings don't care about facts sometimes either. Some people don't know that one. You incorporate both. Yeah, no, yeah. Like I think you try and incorporate both. I would say yeah. Generally, like you're not going to go against the reality, but you'll try and soften things. You often allow a day to unfold without any schedule at all. Sort of. I know that goes against what I would say. Yeah, I'm not a scheduler. I'm not a scheduler, but I am like I would list down what I want to do. Usually I get it done, and then it's sort of like, but how I get it done is up to my feelings at that point of time. You rarely worry about whether you make a good first impression on people you meet. I would say I do kind of like I wonder what people, not that much maybe. I'm not like, oh god, I really hope they were, but like I like to hope that I make good impressions. You enjoy participating in team-based events. To an extent, yeah. You enjoy experimenting with new and untested approaches. No. I like when things are like not routine, but like I have an idea of how to approach things. You prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest. I would say I would. I don't want to hurt someone. I'd probably, yeah. You actively seek out new experiences and knowledge areas to explore. I put like middle for that. You're prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worst. I don't think so. I think I'm decent at kind of just being like, yeah, just deal with things as they come. You enjoy solitary hobbies and activities more than group ones. I don't want to say yes, but yeah. Like if I had to say, like, I know I'm putting strongly agree, but like that's just a question, and I think I generally do. But I don't know if I consider this a solitary hobby. I kind of do at the same time. Because, like, yeah, you could have group things. It's weird. It's a weird one. I'll put it like here. I feel like I'm not selecting any strong agrees or disagrees, and I feel like I should be. Writing fictional stories for a living. Yeah. Yeah. You favor efficiency in decisions, even if it means disregarding some emotional aspects. I do. Like, I feel like because they keep asking about this, like, rational versus feeling thing, some of this is sort of like, it might come across as contradictory. But, like, you can incorporate both. But again, I do think I tend to fall on the side of, like, I like things to be smooth, things to flow through. I'll listen to people's considerations. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. I would say yes. In disagreements, you prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of others. Again. In disagreements, I would say yeah. If it's like an actual disagreement, and I'm like trying to argue about something. Usually wait for others to introduce themselves first at social gatherings. No, I actually think I'm pretty good at like going up and just like if I'm at a big social thing, I will try and introduce myself to people. Your mood can change very quickly. Yes. Most of the time it's very stable, but then it can randomly just be like, I'll like get something in my mind and it can just drop for the next while. Doesn't last too long, but it can. Or if I'm like out with people, like drinking, having a lot of fun, there will be a come down. There is 100% going to be a come down where I'm just like, and I want to go home. You're not easily swayed by emotional arguments. It really depends. Doing things at the last possible moment. No, I would disagree with that. You enjoy debating ethical dilemmas. I do. You usually prefer not to be around others. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. You usually prefer to be around others. No, I like being on my own. I know I talked about loneliness, but there's a difference between like relaxing on your own and knowing that there's people that you can always hang out with and that are happy to do so than like just being alone. I would say I'm generally introverted in a lot of ways, but you guys get what I mean. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. No. When facts or feelings conflict, you usually find yourself following your heart. Disagree for the most part. Find it challenging to maintain a consistent work or study schedule. No, I'm pretty good at that. You rarely second guess the choices that you have made. I second guess choices that I've made. Your friends would describe you as lively and outgoing. Well, what would you guys, huh? Do I consider you guys friends? I don't know about that one. Do I consider you guys... Gasp. No, don't double gasp me. Don't double gasp me. Fine. Do you guys consider me lively and outgoing? You've heard me talk through a lot of things and just kind of ramble and like not really like, yeah, social butterfly. No, I'm decent at being social, but not a social butterfly. How dare you not be parasocial? Fool, what about you? An aeronaut. Hello, Vortis. It's nice to see you. How are you? Fu is doing a big think on this. Who do I know who's really lively and outgoing, and who's the opposite? Lively and outgoing, but too anxious to be so. Are you describing me or you? So are you an alpha or an omega? How did you know we did that quiz, Vortis? I got loner alpha. Either one or two green, leaning more to one green. I think that's fair. Me, oh. You are drawn to various forms of creative expression, such as writing. You know what? Yeah. No, I'm going to put it this, because this is like where Dia is. This is like Dia. You got independent omega. It's practically a rite of passage. It's a switch loner alpha. Shut up. Usually base your choices on objective facts. They've asked this question like 5 or 6 times. I get that you like try and hone in on the same question every time, but please, like, oh my god, like, you're just rewording the same question. You like to have a to-do list for each day. I do. You rarely feel insecure. Is this like an MB? This is a 16 personalities test. You rarely feel insecure. I'm trying to think. I think I'm okay. We all deal with insecurity. Except like gods among men, but you can't do anything about that one. You avoid making phone calls. No, I have had to make many phone calls. Me 24/7. Oh no, Harold, give me a hug. You enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints. Yes. We're not going to look at my bookshelf. We're not looking at that. But yes. You can easily connect. I have many extreme ideas from radically different political and philosophical positions. The ones I say that is probably, like, I don't have it on my bookshelf, but I have read, you know, like Kaczynski's Manifesto. But I've gone further than that, and I have a book by a man by the name of Panetti Linkola, who is basically an anarcho-primitivist, I would describe. Not even an anarcho-primitivist, just a primitivist who thinks we should. He has a great quote. I don't necessarily agree with this, but it is very interesting. I think it does speak to something anyway. It talks about, like, you know, if you have a bunch of people on a lifeboat. A ship has gone down and you're on a lifeboat, and the lifeboat's full, but there's a load of people still in the water, and they're clamoring to get onto the lifeboat. He says that the person who hates life would try and pull up other people onto the boat, but the person who loves life will take an axe and cut the hands off people trying to climb on. It is a visceral image, but remember, the lifeboat is full, and it will tip over if too many people get on. So it's very interesting. Last time you took this one, you got IN something P with the exact 50-50 TF split. I see. Easily connect with people you have just met. I'm good with striking up conversations and kind of trying to learn about things. I'm not very good with connecting, I would say. I find if I can't talk to them about VTubers, which is usually not the case, or like I find it difficult to. I usually just like nod and listen to what they say. If they ask me about sports, I like pretend I saw a game, or I'm like, oh yeah, I heard about that. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. I would say generally yes. Yes. You're still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. Yes. You are not too interested in discussing theories on what the world could look like in the future. No, I like that. Your emotions control you more than you control them. We all lose our temper sometimes, but I think I'm decent at that. When making decisions, you should focus more on how effective people... Oh my god. Stop asking me this question. I'm going to... Who made this quiz? Because my emotions are going to take over here, and I'm going to strangle you. But I'm going to do it in the most logical and efficient way possible. I'm going to get you in a rear naked choke, so I can cut off the blood to your head, so you immediately fall unconscious in about 2 seconds. Once again, over on this side. I feel like they change it. They change it. Is your name Ben Shapiro? That should be one of the things. If you select every single time the maximum one on that, you unlock a new one. Ben Shapiro. You get along better with people online because IRL, there's a lot of effort you have to put into finding basic commonalities online. People are usually chatting because of a common interest. Bursts of energies and organized and consistent efforts. Spontaneous bursts of energy at home. Organized and consistent efforts in the... I feel like maybe this one, actually. Get a coffee and go vroom. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you. No, I never think that. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. No, I'm kind of indifferent on that. No, you know what? No. I do... Not all the time. Like, I like when there's check-ins and stuff, but yeah, I think I like just being told what to do or knowing what to do and just going off and doing it. Neither pondering as is a waste. No, absolutely not. You feel more drawn to busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate places. Not really. I prefer quiet, intimate places. If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof. See, this is a good way to phrase this. This is the same question, but very, like, in a different context, in a different way. This isn't you swapping, like, two words around. This is not just like, oh, when you think about an option, you decide based on feelings or facts. This is, if something feels right to you, do you just go? Do you just go or do you stop? And do you go with your gut? Like, this is a better question than the other ones. You often act on it without needing further proof. I would say not. I think I'm going to fall in the middle of that one. You go with your gut most of the time, so you have to rein in. You often feel overwhelmed. Not really. I feel quite whelmed. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. I actually don't know. I don't know how I'd describe myself on that one. You are appropriately whelmed. I think I usually would follow. You've heard tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions rather than follow concrete steps. No. You're more likely to rely on How many times are you going to ask me this question? I'm not answering anymore. You struggle with deadlines. You feel confident that things will work out for you. Well, I would hope that's a really sweet. I'm not going to, hang on. Let me do this real quick because I don't know if I click this, it goes into the emails and my email will show up. Have you owned any liberal college kids? Do you have any liberal tears compilations on YouTube? No. Optional. This will determine I am male. See results. And I am a INTJ-A, an architect. Let's learn what this means. Can you say wet ass P word? You possess a rare combination. This shit is always just like... This shit's always just fucking like... fluffing you up. Your analytical mind constantly seeks to understand the world around you, driven by insatiable curiosity and a desire to improve systems and ideas. With a strategic mindset, looking several steps ahead and planning for various contingencies. Thank you for the head pat, boosting your big forehead. Yeah, exactly. I like getting my big forehead petted, though, too. When you're defining characteristics, value autonomy, prefer to work alone, trusting your own judgment and abilities above all else. Self-reliance, intellectual prowess, I am very smart, I know. Tackle complex problems with confidence and innovation. So I'm slightly introverted. I would put myself probably a little over here. A little bit more introverted, but that's fine. Intuitive versus observant. Thinking and feeling. You fucking, the amount of times you asked me that question, I'd probably put myself a little further over here. I am very judgy. I'm very judgy, apparently. I am I must say, I'm assertive. Your career path. Influential traits. Strengths. What am I? You know what? Let's take a look. Rua judging everyone. Yes. What did you get on this, Fua? I'm going to judge you. Discomfort with networking. I'm sorry. No, you can't just say your weakness. Didn't you specifically ask me this question? I specifically said no. That's cheating. Rua, mom made oatmeal cookies with chocolate and butterscotch chips. Ooh, mei. That sounds so good. Pretty high in your respective spheres, except for the equal T and F. Yeah, because I wasn't doing like high accept, high disagree. You did as well. First time in your life got INFP, media. I thought that said manipulator for a second. I was like, oh my god. But no, it's mediator. I'm going to have to read that one later. I thought it said that. I misread it. Frustration with constraints. Reluctance to delegate. That's kind of true. I like doing things. As like if it's something that I know I can do, I don't like delegating. Because I'm often just like, if I just do it, it'll get done quicker. Can I send links here? I think you can, yeah. Impatience with routines. Overly blunt feedback. Ignoring social dynamics. Okay. Wait, what is this? Your personal growth. I'm ignoring strengths because this is just blowing smoke up my ass. Ooh. I'm sorry, wait. What did that just say? What is that? Male hierarchy test? Okay, we gotta do this one. Let me keep reading this for a sec. Hesitant to seek support? No. Too rigid expectations? Maybe. Discomfort with ambiguity? Excuse me. Neglecting leisure or rest? No, I like my rest. Why is that guy in a hip hop thing? Wait, hang on. Let me show you this. Hip hop. Yes, this is me. That's me right there. That's me breaking it down, funky style. Depth, authenticity, and intellectual connection above all else. Engage in meaningful conversations and appreciate your unique perspective on the world. Run deep, even if you don't always express your feelings openly. Tend to prioritize logic over emotion. Create challenges. Okay, we're going to go on to the male hierarchy test. Fua is a Sigma, apparently. Fua is a Sigma. You know what? I'm not surprised, I think. I could see that. Fua is his own man. Was developed by IDEOR Labs on the basis of a theory that has become popular with youth culture online. Bravo, males. Okay, let's take a look at this. I'm shy and reserved, but I'm passionate on the inside. Has so many shitty, absurd personality tests. I guess I disagree. In large groups, yeah, I can get shy. So I won't go fully, but generally I think I'm okay. If something I said was theoretically right, it's not my fault if the practical consequences were not as expected. I disagree. I think if there's a practical issue, then you need to go back to what you thought was theoretically right, and you need to rework it. Sigma Mipus. Vortis. What type of comment is that? Okay. I fight back when someone disrespects me. Yes, I try to. I have a preference for theory and abstractions that may come across as distance or Professorial. I've actually never heard that word. It's a comment you made. It is a comment. I often need... Wait, hang on. I often need reassurances from others. Not really, no. See, this is easy. I can just... I'll just max them most of the time. I sometimes demand more for my work than I otherwise would if I know that the employer is in a bind or has no other alternative. I'll go middle. I haven't really... I haven't come across that situation in my life. But I like how it looks like Brew is on the website. If a friend and I owned a car together and I found that a friend had betrayed me in a major way, I would consider destroying the car in a major way. Oh. My lord, since you're a prince. yeah, that's what you have to say. You have to say, oh my, OMG, Sigma my bussy, my lord. Exactly, that's what you have to say. I don't think I destroy the car. I think. I do not panic easily. I'd say I'm okay with panicking. I am ambitious and driven to win. The last, like, real competition I was in was exams, and I was kind of driven there a little bit, so I'll say a little bit. I might be willing to take a punch if it meant that somebody I didn't like received 2 punches. Yeah. I'm willing to risk failure for the sake of big gains. Well, I'm currently invested in something a little bit, so... Yes. I often forgive those who have wronged me, even if they don't deserve it. I'm going to go slightly disagree. They have to deserve it. No, I think I'd hold grudges too, yeah. I will forgive someone if they're genuinely, like, repentant. I do a lot of favors for people without getting much in return. I kind of, like, I do try and just help people. Like, I was out for a walk. I'm just thinking back, like, 2 months ago. I saw a lady coming out of the store with a bunch of bags in her hand, and she was kind of like, they looked heavy, she was kind of wobbling, and I could see she was heading towards like a kind of farish off bus stop that was in the opposite direction. I walked past it, and I stopped her and I said, would you like me to help you with that? And she said yes, and I helped her and chatted to her a bit. So I'm going to put that there. It's good to be kind. Be kind is, like, that's the lesson of my stream today. Be kind. And the other lesson is that I'm apparently a Switch loner alpha. I sometimes spend more time fine-tuning definitions, concepts, or techniques than is probably prudent. Yeah, sometimes. My future looks uncertain. I disagree. I think it's quite likely that I'm going to remain, like, a 10 to 20 viewer streamer for most of my time. Saying 20 is even pretty goddamn unlikely. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. Let me take a sip. Wow, there's not much water there. I'll get another drink later. Paying attention to radical or bizarre ideas is a waste of time. I disagree. I think they're interesting. I use insincere flattery to smooth things over, and often this gets me my way. Not really. No. I don't... Like, I know this is like a... Oh, I don't do... Like, I'm trying to think. My future's uncertain right now because you were rejected for a job. You thought, oh, I'm sorry, Vortis. That sucks. Excuse me. I feel like I just don't... Like, I feel like if... I'm not going to tell someone they're doing a good job if they're not. If it's like, okay, I'll be like, yeah, thanks for the help. When something unforeseen happens, I quickly commit to a solution. I'm on the middle of that. I reward people great generously if they do what I say. I guess that sounds very dominant, but like, if I'm asking someone to do something and they do it, I'll be very appreciative. If I oppose the election of a politician, I would be glad to see them fail, even if their failure hurt my community. No, because it might suggest that there's something to take from their ideas. I'd be willing to steal $1 million if I knew I had a 99% chance of not getting caught. Oh, that's a hard one. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. 99%. That's 99% XCOM. That means it's definitely going to fail. I think I would. As terrible. It really depends on where it's coming from. Like if it's like $1 million, no, and yeah, I probably would. I think a positive attitude. That's a lot of money. That is a life-changing amount of money. I'm sorry. I think a positive attitude towards myself. I think generally I do. Yeah. What's coming? I don't know. What is coming? Helping others by doing good deeds is his own reward. I would say generally, yeah. It is good to help people. It's good for the soul. You just got back. Oh, this is the male hierarchy test. So we're seeing where I am. And that's what you heard. I'm often excited to throw myself into new projects even though I haven't finished my previous ones. No, I prefer to finish something before going to something new. Apex male. But I don't play Apex. I easily I saw you. No, I've never played Apex. I can easily be made to feel anxious. I'll put that in the middle. It's important to me that I be seen as a leader at all times. Not really. I have to reassure others when they're stressed out. I'm going to put that even at disagree. Like, I often reassure others when they're stressed out, providing them with a path forward. Yeah, I'll put that in the middle. No, there's... Like, if my friend comes to me, I often reassure others. Yeah, there's a few people that I do my best to try and keep on top of and see if they're doing okay. I obey only those laws and rules that seem sensible to me. No. I'm actually going to put that at high disagree. One, because just breaking the law. Like, I know I said I'd steal $1 million. That's a life-changing amount of money. 99%. Shut up. But there's often, in some, like, say, traditions, for example, there might be a reason behind those. There might be a reason behind those traditions that may have since been lost, but they're still relevant. So just assuming that, well, that doesn't make any sense to me, I'm so forward-thinking and modern, is a bad idea. That's how you get the French Revolution. Okay? That's how you get the terror. The terror of the French Revolution. I demand a lot of from people around me. No, I don't think. Fua, answer me right now. Do I demand a lot of people from... Do I demand a lot of people? Do I demand a lot from people around me? Right now, answer me. Answer me. Can't believe he's not answering me. Actually believing in male hierarchy is beta shit. I don't think so, at least from me. I don't think so either. Just generally be a good person. Folk, do consider your soul in your choices. I enjoy all sorts of competitions and always go for the win. Not always go for the win. I'll put it there. I enjoy competitions. Being in debt doesn't worry me as long as I can see a way out of it. No, I dislike being in debt. I do not like being in debt. What am I? I'm a Delta? What's a delta? Are the workers and doers of the masculine social hierarchy. Of normal guys who show up to work in their lives, contribute to society, take part in their contributions. It's like they move up and down the hierarchy, is about their skills and industrious, make them indispensable. Get the job done. Interested in fighting for dominance with alphas and bravos, they tend to pride themselves on their competence and skill to work in their way to get things done. Because they tend to be frank and straightforward, expecting sincerity and decency of others, sometimes may be exploited by friends, family, and romantic partners who are associating with the Delta to milk them for favors and resources. Because they like them. Deltas would do well to remember that their earnestness and resources are likely to attract freeloaders. Well, I'm very suspicious of people. What do you mean Rua is the main character? A normal guy. Security, structure, uncomplicated life, sometimes exploited in their relationships. See, here's the thing though. You can't be exploited in your relationships if you don't have relationships. Done. Easy. Get the full story for $12. I'm good. Thank you. Male depression. Let's not do this one. Let's not do this one. Misandry test. Male depression risk scale. Male role stress. Sigma male test. Toxic masculinity test. Masculine archetypes. Oh, can I be the wizard? Oh, I want to be the wizard. Oh, can I also be the wizard on this test? King Warrior Magic Lover test. Incel test. Hey, I'm not doing the incel test, but I want to see what it's about. Women are less of a capacity for making. Oh my god, women. Who built this civilization get extreme unearned advantages. Women cannot be trusted. Goes through life without ever experiencing real intimacy with a woman. Are childlike and insipid. High criteria. That they have created an unbalanced dating pool. Only men with money, fame, and great looks. Hypocritical and shallow. Oh my god. Well, I think that's enough quizzes for me today. We sure learned a lot, huh? We sure learned a lot about Rua. Oh my god. Pooh, you missed the bottom and top one though. There was a question in there that was like, what is the sexiest body part? I had to answer. There was I went with the buttocks. But they had hip bones, but that wasn't exactly that didn't line up with what I was thinking of. Because I probably would have went hips, but I'm talking about, well, I guess I'm putting this on women. So I'm putting it on like wide hips. Like birthing hips, some might call it. The figure 8. Figure 8, what? No, the hourglass figure. What? Figure. I like my women like I like a racetrack, okay? Well, no, I guess if you have a figure 8 racetrack, that actually does make sense. You want an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face. On both ends, but no. The white hips, yes. I think that is my favorite look. Butt is also good. But this was quite the stream. Did I get any comment on YouTube? I have not been. No, I didn't. Good. Thighs are better. Thighs are pretty decent, I will say. I can say that because I have pretty big legs. You multi-streamed. I'm always multi-streaming. But I usually get like... I might get like one viewer for like 5 minutes. Yeah, I always have a YouTube stream on. But I'm never looking at the chat. I didn't always. I started doing it like a couple months back. Yeah. Poor viewers. There's usually 0 viewers. Lips are a very good body part too. Women are, can I just say women are pretty? Can that just be my answer? You should try vertical. I want to figure out how to set that up. I want to figure out how to set that up. And just like I'm not even joking. There are vertical YouTube streamers who they just play brain rot Roblox games and they're getting like thousands of viewers. I'm probably not brain rot enough for them. But I could try to be. I just don't know how to set it up whereby we'll have like the chat, we'd have me, and we'd have the whatever is going on in the background. And I'd have to do that for every stream to make sure things are set up right. But I guess if it's on a phone, it doesn't need to be super big. I could probably try and figure out how to set it up. Because I actually have scenes for vertical scenes. I have this installed on OBS. So definitely something to look at. Definitely something to look at. But this was a fun... we should do more of these. We should do more like rating streams, quiz streams, just other random stuff. This is fun. Because I think it plays to my strength of being a silly Billy. But my name's not Billy though. So just being a silly. But yeah, if you guys find anything like that, feel free to send it on into the Discord. Maybe in Rua recommendations or something. You should do this next time. Love Persona. I'm going to... Oh, this actually looks kind of cute. Oh, that looks kind of cute. Okay. That looks really cute. Yeah, thank you, Fool. I will look at that one. But this has been a long 3 hours that has sapped my mental capabilities. So we're going to raid off into someone. We're going to raid into Diamandus. Because he's showing off his new model after his debut. And he has his little buddy on his shoulder. His mascot. So we're going to raid into Daya. We're going to raid into Daya. Your future husband. Yes, you can tell Daya that. You can tell Daya that. I love doing them. They're really fun. Thank you for streams, Switch, Loner, Alpha, Unk. Remember also that I'm a Delta too. Remember that. You have to say Loner, Alpha, Delta. Why am I like a call sign? This is Loner, Alpha, Delta calling in. I need danger close air support right now. Loner Alpha Delta, this is Bravo stream coming in soon, coming in hot. Hold your position, we'll be there in 5 seconds. And then they bomb me, not the enemy. And then the Bravo goes, hey Alpha, did you see that? I took out the Delta. And they like high five in the air. And then they kiss, because that's that movie. What's the plane movie? Anyway, Grevmina Malgun Slongafol. I will see you guys next stream. Bye bye.